Bringing you journal inspiration, stickers and playful creativity. I hope you're all enjoying the Halloween journal challenge so far. If you don't know what that is, then you definitely need to go and check out my last video. That was for day one of the challenge. I explain everything. As you may know, we've had a different creator for each day so far. The videos have been amazing. They've all been so different. I've had so many ideas from them. I found them really inspiring, so I hope you have as well. I'm going to be creating a journal with me video for today's prompt, which is stained glass. Of course, we're going to be working in this chunky little beast again. I have a kind of fun idea, but as you know, it doesn't always turn out how you've planned. So let's roll with it and see what we create today. And this journal's getting so chunky that it's actually a little bit difficult to work in, so I'm going to clip down the pages. I have these, people always ask me about them, so if you search vintage brass hand clips on eBay, loads of them come up, so you're welcome. This is a little bit uneven as well, so I've got the lid from a shoebox where I keep all my washi tapes, and I'm just putting it under there to make it a bit flatter. Now for today's prompt, I really wanted to do something with this stained glass window from the Netflix series Wednesday, the kind of half and half one. As you can see, I started off trying to make the spiderweb window frame out of card and cut it out with a craft knife, but I quickly realised that that was going to be a lot of work and not look very good, so I was like, we need to change approach here before I waste too much time. So I started with the background of what was going to be the window. On Enid's side, so Enid is really colourful and playful, I used this holographic gift wrap. It's kind of pink or yellow depending on how you look at it in the light, and I feel like pink and yellow are just perfect Enid colours, so this works really well. And then for Wednesday's side of the window, which I think is clear but it looks sort of dark and moody, I just had some light blue craft paper because I'm going to be adding a lot of stuff to it to make it a little bit more interesting. For the window frame itself, the kind of spider web, I was going to use black wax, and then I thought, who am I kidding, it's going to be way too messy, so I went to paint instead. I'm not sure why that wasn't my first thought, but anyway. So I'm going to use this black gouache paint, I'm not really sure how you say it. I sketched out the spider web pattern in pencil first, and then it was quite difficult to paint on the paper side. I think I should have added some more water, but then on the holographic gift wrap side it was really smooth and satisfying, so I did quite enjoy painting this. It took a long time, but I've just edited it down for you a little bit. You may remember me saying that this video was going to be a Q&A video and I was going to answer some of your questions while I was journaling, but to be honest I didn't get that many questions. I mean, I did ask for questions at the end of an hour-long video, so I'm not sure how many people would have seen it. And then I also asked on my Instagram stories, but I forget that hardly anyone sees those anyway now. Or maybe people just don't have questions for me, but either way, thank you to those of you who did send in some. It just didn't feel like enough for a whole Q&A video, so I'm going to save those in a little folder, and then if I do a Q&A in future, if I have some more questions, then I'll kind of answer those there as well. Okay, so now we have our finished spiderweb. I was really pleased with how this was going. I left it to dry, and when I came back to it, it was a little bit crispy crusty, the way it dried, especially on the wrapping paper, some of the bits have fallen off, but I quite like that. I feel like it added to the Halloweeny vibe. So then once it was dry, I took some coloured markers and I kind of went into, especially Enid's side of the window, and added a lot of colourful lines, because if you look closely at the window, I'll put a picture of it up here, it's actually really colourful, so this was fun to do. I didn't really copy the window exactly, I just sort of did my own version, and I had a lot of fun with that. I feel like you can't actually see how it turned out on camera that well, but it was looking so fun and colourful, and I loved how shiny it was, and it was making this little shiny reflection on the wall that I wanted to show you. Also, as I'm now doing the voiceover for this, I'm realising that I've somehow edited this in the wrong order, so sorry, you may have noticed that when I was putting the colours on the window, the background of the page was already decorated a little bit. I used pens to splatter the background a little bit, and then put some dappled yellow and pink on Enid's side, and then blue and grey on Wednesday's side. And I did this before I put the colour on the window, but I'm not really sure how this ended up here, so here you go, here's the process a little bit back to front for you. By the way, you'll have to let me know if you watched Wednesday the series and if you liked it, because I loved it. I loved the aesthetic of it. Enid was my favourite character, I just love her, but I didn't really like the finale. I didn't like how they ended it, so I'd be interested to hear what you thought as well. Okay, so Enid's side of the window was really detailed, so I added a little bit of blue and grey and some white paint pen dapples to Wednesday's side just to make it a little bit more interesting. And then I did a quick little sketch of Enid and of Wednesday. I really feel like I could have drawn them better, but I didn't really want to spend that much time on it, and I had fun, so they're cute. I'm okay with it. Okay, here they are. So they're ready to cut out and stick onto their respective sides of the pages, which we're going to decorate. I feel like they're kind of, I'm not going to say my two personalities because I don't really feel like there's a side of me that's like as dark as Wednesday, but I do definitely have one side that's like very Halloween loving and kind of witchy, and then the other side of me is very like pastels and bright colours and playful and fun and arty. So I kind of like how those two fit that. So for Wednesday's part of the page, I picked some washi tapes to decorate the background. They're kind of black and silver ones, skulls and bats, that kind of thing. And then for Enid's side, some more colourful ones. Oh, I dropped it. So I'm like these little colourful books and patterns. And I just wanted to add a little bit of colour to the background of these. I decided to not write on this journal page. I just wanted to make like a glue book kind of situation. It's basically just a sticker collage. Like I chose stickers that I thought would match each of their aesthetics, and then I just kind of covered the page. So for Enid's aesthetic, like cutesy colourful Halloween, I chose these from my shop. So the Lucky Snake sticker sheet, the Pumpkin Lover sticker sheet, Ghostly Manor, you can see I've used a lot of them already, and the cute and spooky ones as well. For Wednesday's side, I wanted to use some of the little moons and bats that are on my Scarecrow Moon sticker sheet from my shop. And then I also used some stickers from this sticker book I've just got, the Mystical Ephemera book. It's really nice. I'll leave the link to that down below. And I really wanted to use some of my new ghostly Taylor Swift albums. I feel like Enid is just a lover, or should I say shudder, and Wednesday is so reputation, or should I say resurrection. I love these spooky Taylor Swift stickers. They're really doing well in my shop at the moment, so I wanted to use some of them before they all go. And to be honest, I feel like these characters would be really happy with the album choices that I've made for them, and the fact that these are the ghost versions of Taylor Swift albums, so they're spookier. And yeah, the rest of the video is basically my favourite bit, just sticker bombing the entire page and going until there's no space left. So I hope you enjoy watching this process. I'm going to put a bit of music now and meet you at the end. And as you know, it wouldn't be one of my spreads unless I filled in the gaps with doodles. So I used a purple biro on Enid's side to just put in little sparkles and flowers and hearts and just cute things, and then on Wednesday's side a black pen obviously to do some other doodles, but like minus the flowers because I just feel like she would hate that. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm trying to go between like sped up videos and real-time videos just to give you an idea of how long things are taking. Sometimes I think it's chaotic if the entire video's really fast, but then it's a bit boring if it's all really slow. So hopefully you like this little switcheroo. Then, as if that wasn't enough dots, I used my little metallic markers. So these are the ones where they're metallic in the middle but like a little coloured outline around the edge, to do some silver dots on Wednesday's side. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the video. And then some pink and yellow dots on Enid's side as well. So here's how the finished spread looks. I'm going to show you it in a couple of different lights and just a little bit more close up so you can see the details. And I'm also going to show you it in front of my favourite tree. It's kind of near where I live and I see it when I go for walks. I call it the half and half tree because kind of almost perfectly half of it always has really light leaves and the other half really dark leaves, and I don't really know why this happens, but it always reminds me of that window and Enid and Wednesday, so I thought it was sort of perfect to show you this spread in front of it. And fun fact, I also made a friend while I was recording this because someone came up to me, saw me taking pictures in front of the tree and told me how much they love it as well, so now we're half and half tree friends. I hope you like how the spread turned out. It wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but it was really fun to make and that's the point of it. I hope you enjoy creating something fun for today's prompt, stained glass. If you are like behind on the prompts, don't worry, me too. I have quite a few prompts I haven't made a spread for yet, but I'm really looking forward to just having a fun time catching up on those. I am planning to post a couple more videos this month, hopefully, maybe another one of me making a spread for another day, and then of course a flip through on the 31st. It won't be a flip through of everything because I don't think I'll have finished all the prompts by the 31st, but it will be really nice to show you where I'm at by then. If I do make another journal with me video, it won't be the official video of the playlist because, as you know, we've got another amazing creator for every single prompt to come, so that'll be really exciting. Make sure you check back in with the playlist every day to see whose video is up. I'll have a binge of them all if you haven't seen them yet. They're perfect for having on while you're journaling as well, so you can get some little ideas and inspiration and feel like we're all journaling together. That's what I do and it's really nice. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button so you can find out when I post again, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of the challenge, keep creating, have fun with it, stay spooky, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you, bye!